That was fun. How's everybody doing tonight? How are you? Hold on, let me shut this off. Where are we here? Da 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 da. I'm Paul Killion. I am here to say hello. It's Friday night. Want to say hi to everybody. Hope everybody's having a good time out there. I'm just jamming along, having a good time. I wanted to show you guys a new pedal I have. Oh, here it is. This is the pedal that I have, and let me get a close up here. So this is our new tuner pedal, brand new in the box, and I'm going to take some things out. I haven't plugged this thing in yet, but I want to see if they'd done a thing I'd asked them to do, which is kind of cool. So this is the first time for me seeing it, first time for you seeing it. Let's see. Got us a battery here. So it's just your standard tuner. So let's see. I'm going to plug it in. Let's see if it works. Let's see what it does. Yeah, so I had him put this face on here. So when it lights up, it holds onto this face for a while until you're ready to tune. So while it's in limbo, this is what it looks like. I hope you can see that. Let me move this camera down here. See that? I thought that was pretty fun. So until it gets some kind of response, it just hangs there with this kind of dumb look on its face, like waiting for something to happen. And then you tune. So yeah, that's cool. Very cool. Very excited about that. So the new tuners are out. These are on Amazon. Check them out. Get them. Add them to your collection like I have. See that? Tuners on the top there. Thank you. Hey, Crystal. Nice to see you. Hi, Crystal. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Nice. All right, cool. Want to check that out. So I'm going to jam to another track here. Let's see if you guys are on and you guys want to say anything. Just jump on board, hit me up, ask me any questions, and I'd be happy to answer. We can do a guitar lesson. We can do whatever you want. I'm running through the Red Fury right now on the floor. Let me just turn this off. Actually, that one sounds pretty good. Let's try a track with that one. Here we go. Check it out. Boo 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 doo boop. Zoobidoo bap bidee bidap bap 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 bidee 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 bo. Where did I go? Oh, there I am. Here I am Anyway, guys, I want to show you some videos. I'm going to play some videos out, and that'll be our show for tonight. If you guys have any questions, you can go to the website. You can chat me on the website. You can hit me up in Facebook. You can hit me up on YouTube. There's tons of ways for everybody to get in contact with me and you, and so on and so forth. So that's it for the show tonight. I just wanted to get on here. It's Friday night. I want to say hi to everybody. Everybody's still following the elections, and that's the biggest issue on everybody's mind right at the moment. So I'm going to play some videos out, and then I will see you guys on the next one. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Guys, Greg Howe here, and just thought I'd give you a quick personal review of this pretty cool new pedal I recently came across. It's called the Soul 5 Overdrive.
Good people of the worldwide interwebs. It's Pete Thorne. Welcome to my studio. Hey, from X Gear. First pedal I've done a demo for from the nice folks at X Gear. It's the Red Fury distortion pedal. You, of course, heard it on all the guitar parts on that track at the beginning of the video, as well as the bass guitar, which actually started the video. This is a high-gain distortion pedal that's got a full 3-band EQ plus an extra tone knob, actually, to help you dial it in for bright amps or dark amps. On their website, it says it will help you write great songs and great riffs, like it'll inspire you. I like the riff I came up with. I do. So you can get some great tones with it for sure. One of the coolest things I think about it, though, is their total ergonomic and really compact design with the light up knobs. I mean, there's a lot going on here, like with the full 3-band EQ and an extra tone knob and everything, and yet it's in a pedal that's smaller than like maybe even a Phase 90. It's this metal case. It's like super tough, and I like the angle on it for the switch and stuff. Just really nice design, actually. And it's even magnetic. Stick it to the fridge. Stick it to your workbench. And of course, it'll stick to metal pedal boards. So on the track at the beginning of the video, I used it on the bass through an SVT amp sim set clean, and then on all the guitar parts, I used my PT15 and PT100 amps for that stuff, using channel 1 set clean. This pedal really wants to be run into a clean sound. It's not a pedal I would run into an already overdriven sound. I think it's nice to run it into a straight up kind of Fender-y clean sound, something like that, and it seems to really shine that way. So I'll solo some of those parts from this track at the beginning of the video outside of the mix so you can hear those clearly. And I'm also going to use my TC Ditto looper to run a guitar loop through the pedal. I had my SG and an alternate tuning, and just found something kind of fun to play through it. So I'm going to do that and turn the knobs while the loop plays, and you'll hear what all the controls do and all that good stuff. All right, here we go from X Gear. It's the Red Fury Distortion. Guitar aficionados, thanks for watching my video on the Red Fury distortion from those nice folks at X Gear. Really good sounding distortion pedal for high gain and mid gain applications, works through all amplifiers, and it's got a really great unique design. I like that the amount of thought and effort that they put into designing this case, as well as this simple and easy to understand and yet really versatile control layout. You can check it out further at the website you see down there in the video description below. Go to that link for all the info that you could possibly ever want to know about the Red Fury distortion and the other great pedals from X Gear. Please hit subscribe if you haven't. Come back and see me for more videos real soon. I'm Pete Thorne. Take care.
Welcome to CS Guitars, the science of loud. Occasionally some unusual pedals come across my desk, and these two overdrives from X Gear are a prime example of some unconventional design. They have sloped enclosures, which is something that hasn't been very popular since the early days of guitar pedals. All of the knobs have these grippy, rubberized coverings. The ring around the foot switch stays permanently illuminated when power is connected, allowing you to see where to stomp on a dark stage, and when the effect is engaged, the miniature knobs all illuminate, which I'll admit is a nice touch. And perhaps most bizarre of all is that the base plates on these are magnetized, allowing you to stick these to any ferrous metal. I'm assuming this is so that players using steel pedal boards can forego buying Velcro rather than anyone wanting to decorate their fridge door with guitar pedals, but to each their own. I didn't have any concept of how these would sound until I plugged them in and had a play around with them, and it's how different these sound. These are what I would term a vintage and a modern sounding distortion. Well, there you are, some unusual pedals and a brief examination of a couple of different eras of distortion.
The Grittman Overdrive. Hi, Paul Killion here. Today, we're going to do an awesome demonstration of the Grittman Overdrive by X-Gear.
Hey everybody, Greg Mara here, and today I'm demoing the Crush Overdrive pedal by X-Gear. So the amp by itself is just a real basic. And then let's kick the Crush Overdrive pedal on. I've got the pedal set up at sort of a sweet spot right now, and for me, it's just a little bit of gain here on the Crush Overdrive pedal. The controls on this pedal are volume, a bass, treble, and presence. And we also have this meat knob here too. It's actually going to add a lot of low end. So that knob's going to add a lot of like low frequency. If you increase this, you'll notice it really tightens up the low end. Let me just do that in real time with like a single chugging note. So then bringing it back to like what would be like a sweet spot, I'd be right about here for me in the room. But I think the thing that's cool about this pedal is you can find your place in the mix using this pedal's controls, because a lot of times that low mid or sort of the bass frequency that should reside in this knob sort of resides in this knob, and it's more functional. So you can quickly find your place in the mix if you're on stage just by having everyone do their sound check, and you can kind of find a place to cut through. It's really cool. It sounds great in the room. That's the hardest thing to translate on one of these videos, is what does it sound like in the room? I mean, we can increase this and make it sound like there's more gain, but really, to me, that's more of a feel thing. Let me turn the gain knob up so you can check out what I'm talking about. So I can usually tell a pedal that I like by the fact that I don't want to turn it off. I want to keep playing. So this is one of those pedals that's going to give you everything that you need if you're a hard rock player. And it's really cool. So check out the Crush Overdrive by X Gear, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Killion here. We're in lovely Southern California at McCoy Production Studios with Louis Metoyer. I was just talking to Louis about, you know, how many bands he's played in and what's most memorable. We're having this great conversation about that. I know him from Four Non Blondes, but you also have played in so many acts.
Yeah, it depends on what style of music you like. You know, some things have been maybe a little jazzier, some things. Macy Gray, Terrence Trent D'Arby, New Edition, Taylor Dane, Tone Loc, Stanley Clarke. Oh, goodness. I know I'm forgetting some folks. Belinda Carlisle, Hilary Duff.
Holy cannoli.
Yeah, yeah. I'm the best kept secret.
Oh my God.
But yeah, a lot of different people. I really am thankful for those opportunities.
Feeling down and maybe mad. You're about to lose the best you ever had.
So why I drug you down here today
Yes.
was to show you some of the new pedals we got coming out.
Very nice, yes.
This purple one here, it's the Soul 5 Overdrive. Well, it's not an overly distorted pedal, but it adds something. Some people like to use it with a little bit of dirt on their amp, and then they use this on top of the dirty amp kind of thing. We have the amp set up completely clean right now, going through the Marshall. Right now, you just hit it if you want. You just got a clean sound. Show it to people out in TV land. Total clean sound. So I'm gonna pull down the volume so it doesn't then. I'm going to play this in the sound wave. Good sound?
Yeah, nice and crunchy, man. Because I had this rhythm pickup on. Do you want me to go to the crunchier pickup?
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, yeah, it's got a little appetite there, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gone. I'll see you later. I like that. That's a sassy
Sounds
pedal,
good through
man.
all the amps, right?
Yeah, it does. That's sassy.
Let go your mind, let it flow naturally. 'Cause you took it all away. You took it all away. 'Cause the less I know, better I feel. The less I know,
just thought I'd give you a quick personal review of this pretty cool new pedal I recently came across. It's called the Soul 5 Overdrives by a company called X Gear. If you're like me, you're probably thinking, uh-oh, another overdrive pedal. What's the big deal? And honestly, you know, in today's world of new guitar products coming out all the time, new technologies, new pedals, yeah, what's the big deal is probably a pretty valid question. So I'll just talk a little bit about what makes this pedal pretty cool for me. The first thing I really like about this is that it's a very subtle overdrive. So it's definitely not in the category of like a novelty, crazy distortion or flanger or something that's got an immediate drastic effect on the guitar signal. This is really much more nuanced. And in fact, for me, it really serves better as sort of a versatile boost pedal as opposed to an overdrive pedal. Just to get an idea of what we've got here, I'm going to switch it off. This is the guitar totally clean, so you can get an idea. And here's the pedal engaged. What I like is that it basically allows the clean tone to become a lot more expressive. I still have that clean vibe. You know, where you can get a lot more of this vocal-like. But without necessarily losing that single note clean, you know, the clean guitar thing. And the sound you're hearing right now is actually the result of the gain knob turned all the way up. So let me put this at about half and you can see. It's definitely not a heavy metal pedal. It's really, in my opinion, somewhere midway between a boost and like an overdrive. So let's see, we've got some other features here. We have level or volume, decibel volume. We've got treble. Over here, where you would expect to see bass directly across from that, we actually have what's instead a knob called a meat knob, which is actually really cool and it definitely fits. I'm going to turn this all the way off for a second and we can compare the meat density. It's all the way off, all the way on. So it's really not low end. It's more of a, it really is, it just puts meat on the note, and it's a pretty cool thing. I'm gonna put the meat at about halfway. And it's just, yeah, just more variations. I personally like to run this all the way up. It's a really cool knob. You can play around with that. Let's see, we have a boost switch here, and this basically gives you 3 different boost levels you can start with. So you can experiment with some different, you know, gain stages. You can turn the volume up, but turn the boost level down, or vice versa, and see what kinds of sounds you get from that. The other thing I really like is that this pedal seems to work really well with other overdrive pedals. Maybe I'm just getting lucky with mine, but what you were hearing, this is the exact sound here. That you heard at the beginning of the video when I was playing and soloing. That's this pedal being used with my signature Carl Martin overdrive pedal, and I'm only using the boost side of my pedal. So again, it's not a ton of gain here, but it's this was the tone that you heard. So. So there it is. Let's see what else we've got. The other cool thing about this pedal is that these cool lights, they light up. And if you're like me and you've been in tons of situations where it's a really dark club and you're trying to get to the stage and you can't see anything, it can be convenient sometimes. Even when it's off, the main knob is on. So it's cool. It's got a cool color, kind of Hendrixy, hippie-looking purple. And I don't know, I really like this pedal. It's just something I've been into lately, so give it a shot, and there you have it.